Banks are mandating COVID vaccination. Let's have a look. Hello everyone, Florian.Heise here and welcome to another episode of HeiseSays. Continuing the trend of blue chip and big companies here in Australia mandating vaccinations, I thought we'd have a look at this article written by Alex Turner-Cohen for news.com.au discussing, well, big banks mandate COVID vaccinations. Now, I'm assuming this is only for staff. I haven't gone through it. But remember, banks will also debank people based on political position or political ideology or businesses they just don't want to do business with. You know what? The ultimate dream would be here is that if the banks could shut down all the branches and get everyone banking online. I mean, it's a big cost saver there. So, 3 banks have announced on the same day a new vaccine mandate with various deadlines looming. 3 of Australia's big banks are mandating the COVID-19 vaccine for staff members, even in states with 0 virus cases. On Thursday, the Commonwealth Bank, Westpac, and the Bank of Queensland announced new vaccine rules for employees at a national level. The move is expected to affect 87,000 workers across the 3 financial institutions. All 3 companies have different deadlines falling into line with various state requirements, particularly in Victoria, which has mandated the vaccine for a number of industries, including banking. 2 other prominent banks in Australia, ANZ and NAB, have so far shown no signs of mandating the vaccine beyond what is expected of them at a state level. Earlier this week, the Victorian government announced that to attend most workplaces after the state reopens, employees must have their first dose of the COVID-19 vaccine by the 15th of October and their second dose by the 26th of November. The banks have set a deadline for staff around the country. Homebank, which employs 48,900 people nationally, will have its Victorian staff fully vaccinated by November 26th. Workers at the Commonwealth Bank from New South Wales and ACT have until the 1st of December. Northern Territory workers must be double jabbed by the December 24th. Staff from all other states must have had 2 doses by February next year. Over at Westpac, workers from the 3 states coming out of lockdown, New South Wales, Victoria, and the ACT, must be fully vaccinated by the 1st of December. All employees in other states will be required to be fully vaccinated to attend their workplace by the 1st of February 2022. Westpac reportedly has 36,000 employees across Australia. The company put out an initial survey to 10,000 employees, which showed that 91% of them were or planned to get vaccinated. This is the thing, everyone. Those are people who are concerned. In some ways, these mandates aren't really necessary, to be quite honest, because so many people are getting vaccinated. I think the mandates are just, well, they want to kick people to get it done a little quicker than would happen otherwise. Just 4% say they were undecided about the jab. Westpac CEO Peter King said, since the New South Wales outbreak started in June, more than 3,800 of our employees have been required to isolate, and more than 280 branches have closed and reopened, both significantly disrupting operations. And this is the reason why these businesses are doing this, everyone. It's to ensure that they can continue to operate. They don't want to have the lockdowns. Everyone wants the economy to open. It's clear that the best way to keep our people safe and stay open for our customers is for people to be vaccinated. The Bank of Queensland, which reportedly has around 2,000 employees, also made an announcement. We'll be taking a national and phased approach to ensuring our employees and the people we work with are vaccinated, a spokesperson said. The rules don't just apply to their workers, but also as a condition of entry into any branch, to any contractors, vendors, and suppliers. Still not customers, but contractors, vendors, and suppliers. So, I mean, are you going to have to show your vaccination status? I guess you're going to have to. It'll be like when you sign the fire login book when you go on site everywhere. You're going to have to show it. There you go. We'll be consulting with our people to ensure they have adequate and reasonable time to prepare for any new requirements, the spokesperson added. This follows a survey sent to employees which revealed more than 90%, again, are already vaccinated or have plans to do so. And the majority would prefer a requirement that all employees be vaccinated. Now, I was talking to Rachel about this one, because those of you that are regular watchers will know I'm vaccinated. Rachel hasn't got it yet. She's pregnant, so she's holding off. And she honestly thinks a lot of these people who have gotten it are thinking, well, I've done it, so you should too. If I've gone through it, you should also. That's her argument as to why, there's such a high percentage of people arguing for these requirements. And that really makes sense with the Australian culture. I can see that happening. If I've had to put up with this stuff, you've got to too. Bloody oath, mate. What do you reckon? Fruit and vegetable canned food company SPC was the first Australian company to mandate the vaccine for its staff on the 5th of August. Remember that? On the 28th of June, the government also agreed to make the COVID-19 vaccination for all residential aged care workers compulsory. Healthcare workers must also be vaccinated against COVID-19. Other companies have even gone a step further. Last week, a letter leaked on Facebook revealed the retail giant Best & Lest will exclude unvaccinated customers from its New South Wales store. Sydney's Aria restaurant, owned by TV chef Matt Moran and Bruce Solomon, said it would only be taking bookings onward from people who were fully vaccinated. Qantas Group CEO Alan Joyce has also confirmed the Australian airline will mandate COVID-19 vaccinations for all passengers flying overseas as the country gears up to reopen some international routes by Christmas. Australian gaming giant Crow Resorts has mandated its COVID-19 vaccination, not just for its 20,000 staff members, but also potentially for millions of customers. Oh, well, there you go. I mean, that's good. It's stopping people gambling. So, guys, let's have a talk about this. As I said, we're going to see this more and more from blue chip and bigger companies. People are going to start expecting others to be vaccinated. I think the media really has a bit of, they've really stoked the fear of a lot of people, particularly when we see articles coming out or survey results where vaccinated are afraid of working next to unvaccinated people. I mean, it's come on, guys. You're mitigating your risk there. It's fine. I think a lot of people are just generally quite scared overall, and it's playing through. But we've already had vaccine requirements for a lot of industries. We've already restricted access to welfare based on vaccination status of children. We're already doing all of this, everyone. We've already got the no jab, no play legislation and rules here in place in Australia. A court case for people opposing these mandates and restrictions was lost in New South Wales. It was thrown out because they'd argued essentially what's being done is in line with the Health Act. So there you go, everyone. That's Australia. I think a lot of people now are just starting to realise the authority that we've handed over to our bureaucrats and political leaders. As always, thanks for watching. Like, share and subscribe to the channel. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on this one in the comments down below. If you're a fan and enjoy the content I find here and put together, there are a few ways you can help out. You can join us on our live channels, YouTube or Twitch for the live content. You can support us financially by joining the channel on YouTube or Patreon, signing up for SelfWealth or Stake for share investing, using Independent Reserve for your crypto trades, signing up for AussieBroadband, using our Amazon or eBay referral links, buying our merch, or using Gold Pass or PayPal. Thanks, everyone. Have a great weekend. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.